Yeah.
And now we're going to be moving on to a ZBT. It's going to be NeMu versus Koget. I'm pretty sure this is ZBT.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. Let's see what NeMu chooses to go for.
All right, let me see. Where is my game? Ha! There we go. Bum, bum, bum. All right, game number 1 on Jade. As usual, I don't really have anything too interesting to say here, except Koget is a beast.
And
But
NeMu is crazy.
and NeMu is crazy, exactly. So hopefully we see some awesome games from them as well. And here we go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, at the top left position as the White Terran, we will have Koget. And at the bottom left position as the Teal Zerg, we will have NeMu.
So, Koget, very good player. NeMu, very unorthodox style.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see how that goes, because, I mean, on a map like Overwatch, then I would say probably NeMu has been like inventing new things on the meta for that map. But, you know, Neo Jade, pretty standard. The only difference is those inverted ramps, but it should be kind of normal. I'm pretty sure Koget is... I would be surprised if Koget went for something crazy himself, so...
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Koget and you've seen any games from NeMu, you probably would just want to make sure that you scout well. That's kind of... Yeah, that's the only thing that I would say. Just make sure that you get the information that you need so you know how to react to whatever he's going to go for.
Yeah, just scout well, play standard, play safe, all that good jazz when you're playing a kind of crazy player. I mean, Koget is pretty solid TVZ. And, well, it's funny because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm rooting for Koget just because he's Terran again. But having said that, I haven't seen many Zergs win today, so
Yeah.
I don't actually know. Like, am I just gonna cheer? Am I gonna cheer against Zergs so hard that there's gonna be no Zergs left in the round of 8?
I mean, wait, but isn't this like caster curse thing that when you're cheering for, you know, a player that he should actually lose? It kind of seems to be turning around.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're finally having some luck after all the endless Zergs from the previous tournaments. Although I think there was a ZBZ. I think there was Baku versus True Touch in this round as well. So we're gonna have at least one Zerg in the next round, at least.
But that being said, Eel Zerg, I mean, a lot of people would say that he's probably like, I mean, top 3 or something like that. You know, one of the best. And he just got taken out pretty hard. I mean, it wasn't like a complete stomp because for a time it was close. But he lost to the Wald. We're starting to run out, you know, of our big champions now here.
Yeah, I mean, before this tournament started, I would have said True Touch and Eon Zerg in the top 4, most likely, at least. And Eon Zerg's already out, so yeah, interesting stuff here.
All right, so NeMu gets the scout.
I would actually be quite interested to see one of the really good Terrans, maybe against, like, I don't know which, if True Touch or Baku is gonna advance, but like, you know, maybe like True Touch versus Flisk finals or something like that. I think would be extremely exciting. I want to see like Flisk go SK Terran against True Touch. I think that would be really exciting to watch. Something like that, or I don't know, maybe even like a DeWalt versus some Zerg in the finals could be quite exciting given those last couple of games.
Well, you know, for me it's kind of difficult because my favorite matchup is Protoss versus Terran. The problem there is that it's not as volatile as the other matchups. So, yeah, in a way, I'm really interested to see something like that. But hold on, there's a good amount of Zerglings already trying to put a good amount of pressure, and Koget's bunker is not done.
Yeah, it should be finished here though in just 2 seconds. The Marines need to get in though. Oh man, the SCP was blocking the Marines. Oh no, they went back. Oh man, they're just gonna kill the bunker. Okay. The SCV pull here should be okay. Maybe. Hello? Yeah. Okay, it's okay. Right?
Is it?
Yeah, because SCVs are OP, as we all know. So, so even though Koget was like, oh, you know, well, it's scary there, we're actually. Oh, wait, did I speak too soon? Hello, Koget, please, come on, man, come on, stop trolling me.
If he followed that up with more Zerglings, he could have probably won the game.
Yeah, any more Zerglings I think would have been an all-in though. So
yeah,
Koget not gonna commit that hard. That was actually a really interestingly timed attack. Huh. Actually did pretty well.
Maybe because he saw the command center with the drone.
I guess, or maybe he's just crazy, man. Just these crazy timings.
Well, now, okay, that SCV is going out to scout. Now that's really important.
Yeah. That's actually quite good. He stuck out without being seen by these two Zerglings that are poking the front. And he's not even going to get seen by that extra Zergling running out now. Oh man, if he sees this group of Zerglings, it's going to be huge.
Yeah, oh.
Okay, he sees that. He's like, wait a minute.
No, maybe he doesn't know that. Oh, speed is revealed, so he knows now.
Yeah, so there's like 12. No, there's even more. Wow, there's even more. Wow, there's a lot of speedings being made. This is okay. So what this is like a pre-muta ling timing, which is not that unusual. What's unusual is the number of lings being made. He is making a lot of Zerglings. I mean, normally you would see maybe like a control group come out and try and do some harassment. He's going in huge, but that's a really nice wall. There's no way this is gonna work. Yeah. Oh man, NeMu, bro. That's why you don't overcommit to the Zerglings at this point, especially after he's already done one Zergling attack.
Yeah, and also when the SCV sees the speedlings.
Yeah. Well, one thing that's interesting though is actually I sort of take it back in the sense that sometimes Terran players, after they stop the initial Zergling attack, they might get a little bit complacent. They're like, oh, you know, I defended this. The Zerg probably isn't going to do that again because that doesn't make any sense, right? Like I already defended it, and then they don't bother making the extra defenses because they don't expect the second big attack to come. But look at Koget's defense: double depot plus the barracks plus just all the Marines plugging the gaps. He was very well prepared for that.
Yeah, and even if he didn't have the depot, it would be pretty close. But you still have to take down the bunker plus whatever SCVs would come down. So it was risky, but I mean, maybe it could have paid off. And also, a drone is ready to take a third. So NeMu just following it up.
Yeah, I mean, his follow-up here is going to be quite slow, and obviously his drone count suffered a little bit from that, so not the greatest saturation here. It's actually not terrible. It's not as bad as I thought, or I expected. But he doesn't have a full clump of mutas here, does he?
Oh, that's, let's see, that's 7 mutas, so...
Yeah, so he doesn't have the full 9. Is 7 enough to actually one-shot an SCV? How much do they do? 7 times 9 is... math. Hello, 63. Yeah, that's enough to kill an SCV. Okay.
And he's getting more now, so 9. Ooh, I don't know about this. Might be toast to turrets. But yeah, he is buying time because the army is actually going back.
Yeah, I mean the mutas are doing their job, which is to buy time, of course, and keep this third alive. He's actually taking the third at the 3 o'clock, which is like the third base of the bottom right instead of the main, which is really interesting. I mean, if you look at this, like I would have expected him to take the main here, but he's actually gone for the third. So this is kind of like a hidden expansion, in a way. Well, not in a way. It actually is a hidden expansion.
There is one thing that's kind of interesting, that the lurker aspect is halfway done, and this army, if it doesn't go back, it could hit maybe when the lurkers are building. But there's no Hydras, I think, yet. No, just no Hydras, more mutas, actually. It's only on the way, so... Oh, it's gonna be difficult. No Sunkens either, so...
Yeah, this is going to be tricky. The mutas need to come back and defend this. This is also part of the point of this attack, is to force the mutas back. I'm shocked that no Sunkens were started. I mean, does that mean... I mean, there's one link here. Does that mean the link... There should have been a scouting link to tell NeMu that this was coming, and so he could build emergency Sunkens. But actually, NeMu might just lose right now. The mutas are not even attacking. Oh man, it's actually going to be really close here. The Mutas and Link's doing a lot of damage. Another stim, and I think NeMu might live. He's doing a drone drill because he's not sure, but he's not going to live. Is he going to live? He might live. He's not going to live.
No. Ah, that small Muta mistake of not going with all of them together.
Oh man.
Ah.
And NeMu taken out here. I mean, I think the bigger problem was making all of those Zerglings and not doing anything with them.
Yeah.
At that point, the game was pretty much over unless Koget made a mistake.
Well, I mean, it was relatively straightforward, but it was touch and go for a few seconds there, so I don't know, maybe yeah, you said it, he saw the army moving out, probably because there were no Marines defending though that Muta harassed the natural.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that. It's just like Zerg specifically leaves, you know, a couple of Zerglings at the turn front just to see that attack come, and then you make Sunkens. There was a Ling there, a bit out of position. I don't know if because NeMu was busy, you know, doing other things, maybe he just accidentally mispositioned the Zergling or something like that. I would have to go back and look at the game again.
No. Well, unfortunately, not. I mean, a slightly too slow with the lurkers and no Sunkens, so.
Yeah. Well, that's all right because that was only game one. So we're now going on to the second game on Overwatch, where we will see if NeMu can make a comeback here against Koget. Here we go.